The Prophecies of Africa. Visions that came true. What if I told you? Africa once foresaw the rise and fall of empires, the coming of foreign invaders, and even a future global awakening. Long before Europe's so-called Age of Discovery, ancient African prophets were already writing visions of what was to come, prophecies that would echo across time and come true. Subscribe before we go deeper, because what you're about to hear will reshape how you see history. The Prophecies of Kemet, ancient Egypt. In the temples of Kemet, what we call ancient Egypt, the prophecy of Neferti warned of chaos, foreign rule, and the rise of a savior king who would restore balance. It spoke of a time when Asiatics would flood the land, when truth would vanish, and the Nile would dry. A poetic vision that eerily mirrors Egypt's invasions and decline thousands of years later. And then came the prophecy of Thoth, god of wisdom, saying that the world would one day forget the truth of its origins until the children of Africa remembered who they were. Ethiopia's prophecies, the chosen land. In Ethiopia, one of the world's oldest Christian nations, the Kebra Nagast held ancient visions that a kingdom of black kings, descended from Solomon and Sheba, would preserve divine truth when the rest of the world turned away. For centuries, Ethiopia resisted colonization, standing as a symbol of prophecy fulfilled, a land never conquered, as foretold by its own scribes. Some say even the rise of Pan-Africanism, from Haile Selassie's voice to the Rastafari movement, was the next chapter of that Ethiopian prophecy, the rebirth of African consciousness. Mali's griots and the prophecy of return. Across West Africa, the griots, the keepers of oral wisdom, spoke of a time when Africa's children would be scattered across the seas, but one day they would return. That prophecy, whispered through centuries of colonization and enslavement, is unfolding right now. From the diaspora reconnecting to ancestry, to African culture reclaiming the global stage, the prophecy of return is alive. So the question is, were these just stories or glimpses of destiny? Africa didn't just witness history, it predicted it. If you believe Africa's story is still unfolding, subscribe, because we're just getting started.